Hi, everybody, and welcome to Trade with Precision free newsletter. My name is Tamar Mehr, and I'm going to talk you through a few of the key levels that I'm watching for trading opportunities for the coming few days. Now, before I do that, I want to share with you the webinars that we have this week. This is a free webinar, and the topic for the webinar is the critical trading errors. Now, when you think about your trading, when you wake up in the morning or when the time comes for you to look at your charts and look for trading opportunities, do you feel excited? Do you look forward to doing that? Or do you feel fear? Do you feel scared from what you're going to do and how you're going to react to the market? And a lot of the times, this fear comes from having those critical trading errors that most of us are not really aware of them until they're pointed out to us. And just by understanding that this is what we're doing, that we're actually falling into traps, into those arrows that many before us have made and many after us are going to make, just by having that knowledge, the understanding of what those arrows are, can really help us in our trading. So I look forward to seeing all of you on our webinar. So now to the charts. And first up, I have the chart of euro dollar, and this is the weekly chart, and we can see that we are now in a downtrend. The significant part about it is that we have broke through this very strong level of 1.35. Now there is a minor level over here at 134. So what I'm looking to do, as we can see, we are overextended from the averages. I'm actually looking to see if I can get a pullback into this area, into the 135, then look at the lower time frame to see if I can get a rejection candle of that level and then a continuation until at least until the 134. Now if we'll take a look into the daily, and I'm going to draw a few fib, and let's take a fib from the more obvious high over here. We can see that we have a 38% clustering with the 135. Another fib level from the less obvious high, which will be more obvious on the lower time frame. I just want to stick to the daily chart, and you can see that now we have the 62% at the 135 area. So we have double cluster in this area. We also have a pivot just above it, a weekly pivot at 135.12. So all this area has a lot going forward. So when and if price pull back into this level, it will also be in the sell zone on the daily. So what I'll be doing is looking for trading opportunities of lower time frame. I'll be looking at 12 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours, and even 2 hours, as long as I have a nice clear downtrend and a pullback into this area. I'll be looking for rejection candle off this level, or I'll be looking for a nice bearish candle that is closing below this level as well. So this is one market that I'm stalking for trading opportunity. The next one that I'm looking at is cable. And with cable, I want to take a look first at the weekly. And we can see over here on the weekly that we have been in a very nice uptrend. We have broken through this level of 1.70, and now we're pulling back into it. We are also converging over here on the RSI, and we are flat on the MACD. Currently, we are a little bit below that 170 level, and that's important to note. Now, if we're coming down into the daily, we can see that the daily is grinding lower. However, it hasn't broke this previous low over here. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a move that will be above 170 for me to take a trading opportunity. So I am looking at the long side, and I'm looking to continue the uptrend from the weekly perspective, and I'll be going down the time frame to see if I can get a trading opportunity, say from the 1 hour, 2 hours, or even the 15 minutes that will support the direction of the overall long trend, which is the weekly. So take a look. For example, let's have a quick look at the 1 hour, and we can see that from the indicator perspective we are pushing higher over here, but we haven't got yet any trading opportunity around that area. I want to see still a close above the 170. So any opportunity that I'm going to take, I want to have the 170 as a protection for my stop rather than an obstacle in the way of my target. So this is another market that is on my list. The last market that I want to share with you is EuroCAD. And with EuroCAD, this actually comes from the monthly. So let's switch into the monthly. And we can spot this level of 144. Now, we've been in a nice uptrend. We are now pulling back into the buy zone, and we have touched this level of 1.44. This has been quite a strong level in the past. There has been some nice opportunities around this level as price broke up through this and pulled back to test it on the lower time frame. Now from here we can see that the next level was 1.55, where price has found resistance and then fell down from it right into the buy zone over here. So from the monthly perspective, this chart looked rather bullish. Now at the moment we have a rejection candle, but it's not as bullish as I would like it to be. So going down into time frame, I'll be remembering this level and looking into any trading opportunities that I can utilize this level and then a support or see a reverse in the trend. For example, over here I see divergence between this low and this low, so that tells me that price is likely to pull back a bit further, perhaps into the 50 MA, but it doesn't mean that it will be a very strong trading opportunity for me. I just need to build the story. I need to build the reason why I'm going to look for trading opportunities, and this is how I build this via all those key levels. So I'm stalking them and I'm waiting for reason to enter the trade, and I'm looking for the highest probability reason to do so. So if you would like to know more about how we trade, I trade with precision, and what sort of strategy we use to utilize all this information that we can read from the chart, then please join us on our free webinars. I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to speak with you soon. Bye for now.